When I came here a few minutes ago, Eddie, be blessed, asked me what topic I'm going to speak to. I told him 2 minutes ago, I don't know. And honestly, I meant what I say, I don't know. I told him a secret, don't tell it to everybody. I speak a lot. Hundreds of speeches a year, all over the world, Baruch Hashem. And I usually don't prepare my speeches. For one simple reason, and I think I'm right. I told him, if a doctor is on call, somebody called him, he said, hello doctor, his son is critical sick, come see what he needs. He takes a shot, he puts a medicine, he comes with the shot. And he gives him the shot. He's not a doctor, he's a killer, he's stupid. What do you mean when you give him? You prepare the medicine before he comes and check. You have to see which kind of, each person needs different medication. Same thing. I don't prepare it, I prepare something, you need something else. I don't give what I am ready for. I don't give what I have, what to say. I'm trying to give you what you need to hear. The medicine that you need, not the medicine that I have in my pocket. Could be nice, sweet medicine, but this is not what you need, boys. I think the best thing is, you see me a rabbi, thank God, and a famous rabbi. In Israel today, they put my tapes every day in the radio. Every day. I was not born a rabbi. I was like you. Before everybody here was born, I was in pilot school in Israel Army, a successful one. In my life, why I went to the army, you think? Why I went to pilot school? It's the hardest school in the world, maybe. Why I went to the army, pilot school, pilot, why? Today I came to deal with the helicopter, 15 minutes from New York here. So the guy asked me over there, somebody that invited me to come, he said, this is the first time you're flying? I told him I was a pilot before the pilot was born. I told the pilot, I was sitting next to him, I told him I was a pilot before him. Anyway, all my life, I grew up in a neighborhood, Syrian neighborhood, poor section, but poor, and we didn't know nothing about Torah. I was the only one in my community, the only one. I went to yeshiva. I told my parents I am going to yeshiva. They sent my uncle to speak to me to get me out of it. Everybody 13 years old in my age, in my time, in the age of 13, they were finishing elementary school, going to work. My uncle had connections with the government. He found me a good job to sell newspaper in 5th Avenue in Israel. And Shuk Mahmeda, paper to sell in the shuk, to sit down. I told my father, 13 years old, I am not going to do it. I don't want to work, not to sell, not to buy. I want to look for the truth. I want to look for God. I don't believe I came to this world to eat, to get married, to sleep, and to die. That's not the reason. I did not feel something was missing in understanding what's happening around me. Come here, there's too much room here. And since 13 years old, I have poems, letters, poems like this I wrote to God, talking to Hashem, looking for Hashem. When everybody in my age was looking for which movie to go, which girl to take, I was looking for the truth, not for the Torah. I was looking for the truth all my life. I was not born religious. And you believe it or not, I almost became a Druze. You know what a Druze? Druzin. It's kind of, in Israel they have kind of, it's not Jewish. They're not Christian, they're not Jewish. They're not Arabs. They have thousands. Druze. Listen. No, it's very interesting.
Northern Israel.
They serve with us in the army. They're against the Arabs. They live in Golan, they live in the Galilee, they have many villages, Druzim. Anyway, I was thinking for the truth all my life. One day, when I was in the army, I was in a course. I took a course in the army to do something. And my school, and my class in the army, was many Druzim, different religion. I said to myself, like Judaism claim that this is the truth, the Druzes claim this is the truth. So I said, let me find out. I want to know what the Druze, this kind of, another world, what they believe, another nation, another group, what they believe. Maybe they have also something to offer. Maybe. I was your age. I went to the Druze tent. I sat with them. We were the same class. I said to them, hello, Druzim. They said, yes. I was good soldier. I said, I want to know what you believe on. I want to study I want to be Druze. I want to be like you. They were very happy, pleased. Welcome. Tfaddal. They talk Arabic. They said to me, welcome, be Druze. I asked the Druzes, this was the first steps I was looking for the truth. It's very interesting, I was not looking for Torah and not for Judaism. I was looking for the truth. Who created the sun, the moon, my soul, my eyes? Who created all this? I did not believe what they taught me in high school in Israel. When they taught me that I come from monkey, I didn't believe it. I need a proof for that. In school, they taught us in high school, your father is a monkey, your mother is a monkeys, and the children small monkeys. This is what they taught us in high school. In Hebrew, they say, Abba kof, Ima kofa, הילדים צ'יטות קטנים, צ'יטות, small kofim. This is what they teach in school. Anyway, this I couldn't get to my mind. That means the whole world is a big zoo. And we the animals. It's not a joke. Most of Jews in Israel believe that. I remember when I was in the army once, I was Shabbat there. My turn was to be Shabbat in the army. So I took a glass, I make a deuce on the army, on the base. Erev Shabbat, I prayed Kiddush, Shabbat, Kodesh, Gefen. The officer above me, he saw me making a deuce, he laughed at me. He said, נסים, you making a deuce? You believe in this? You believe in this? I told my officer, hi officer. I said, what do you believe? I believe in a deuce. What do you believe on what? He said, I really believe from my heart that I come from monkey. I told him, I believe you. But I asked my officer, the head, the big, I told him, I asked him, if you really believe you come from monkey, why don't you go to the zoo to visit your grandfather? Why you get insulted when he called you a donkey, a monkey? Why you get insulted? It's true. Anyway, this did not make any sense. I told the Druzes, I want to be a Druz. They were very happy, welcome. But tell me, I told them, what your religion? Prove something. Tell me, what do you believe in? What? When I heard what the Druzes believe in, what? Big crowd, thousands. I said, Baruch Atah Hashem shelo asani goy. Thank God I'm not a goy, I'm Jewish. Why? You won't believe your ears. The Druzim told me, we have mitzvot 613. The Druzes have one mitzvah, only one. What mitzvah? It's so funny. The mitzvah the Druzim have, mitzvah, haram, you're not allowed to know your religion. That's the mitzvah. If you keep it, you're very holy. Stipler, Chazonish, Yud Tzaddik, Baba Sali. If that's the mitzvah, haram, you're not allowed. So I told them, so how people know their religion? Only the old people, before they die, they tell the people next to die. The people in line, they're the first time in line to die. You're not allowed to know. Whoever knows, they kill him. Haram to know the religion. It's the religion that he cannot know. The religion, I said, it's not for me. I need religion. I need God I can talk to him. I'm not allowed to know him. That's not for me. I laughed. I said, please, be Druzes, leave me alone. Then, there is another religions. I looked 3 religions and I came back to Judaism. The other religion I investigated was Islam, Muslims. 140, aim Ainara, with Ainara, 140, with Ainara, 150 million Arabs, with Ainara, make Ainara. Anyway, 150 million Arabs, anyway, they believe in Muhammad. I called one Arab, what do you believe in Muhammad? What Muhammad? Muhammad, one day 1500 years ago, God appeared to him. He said he's changing his nation. No more Jews, a new Jews, Arabs. And he's giving a new Torah, a new 5 books, a new this, everything new. Muhammad said one night God appeared to him and he gave us new Torah, a new nation. I told that Muhammad, that Arab spoke to me, I said, Muhammad lucky when he appeared to the Arabs that I was not there. He is lucky. Why? Because first of all he said he changed his nation. But in the Torah, God swore, I'll never change my nation. Bi nishba'ti. I swear on myself, God says, I'm not going to change the nation. Another thing, God swore the Torah is not going to be changed. Thirdly, read the Torah, it's garbage. The Torah of the Muhammad, the Aslam, it's stupid, foolish. And what is better than this Torah, and what your nation is better that you switch, you change something, let me explain to you. If somebody has a good wife, very good, excellent, good, nice looking, nice talking, nice to him, nice to everybody, sweet, good, the best wife in the world. You go to him, he said, change your wife. He said, change your brain. What, change my wife? She's a good wife. Why change my wife? And you change your wife, get somebody worse? A majnoon. God would not take a nation, take somebody worse. Change the Torah, when he said not to do it, take something else. Not only that, I told that Ahmad, I said, listen Ahmad, don't be foolish. I told him, listen, Muhammad came one day 1500 years ago, he said, hello, he wore a white sheet, and only you see his eyes. They shouldn't. I said, God appeared to me last night, he said, I'm a prophet, and we should do this and this. I would tell Muhammad, who said so? Who said so? You said so. There is no witnesses. Maybe you're a liar. Maybe you're a liar. God would not appear to a person to change the nation, to change the Torah in a way you can deny him. You know, today if you go to the bank, you take a loan, $1 million, they drive you crazy. Bring guarantees, show the sheets, take a lawyer, take an accountant, we want to see, we want this. They took your soul out from yourself until they give you a loan. So to take the Torah, to change it, to change the nation, God, just one guy came, hello, God told me to change it. It's so foolish. The Christians, worse. Yeshu Imah Shemo, Yeshu Yimach Shemo, he doesn't need Ayin Hara because he's already there. Yeshu Yimach Shemo, he was a Jew, yeshiva boy, you know that? He was a yeshiva boy, he learned in a good yeshiva. Mir yeshiva, in Brooklyn. And he learned in a good yeshiva. And they kicked him out. If you know why he was kicked out, maybe you'll change your mind in a few things. Who knows the Gemara, the Talmud, 2,000 years ago, saying why Yeshu Yimach Shemo was kicked out from the yeshiva and he started the billion of Christians and drove us crazy and they killed us and this and now he's suffering hell still, 2,000 years. Why Yeshu was kicked out from yeshiva? Who knows? It's Gemara, Mefurash Gemara.
He's making fun of the rabbis?
No.
Jeez.
Jeez. You're right. So be careful. Yeshu was looking at girls. His rabbi once saw him looking at girls. He said, "You don't stay in the yeshiva, go away." Because hamur, because it's very bad, very bad. Anyway, Yeshu came one day, he saw was kicked in the yeshiva, and that world after the Holocaust of that second temple was bleeding, blood, troubles. He saw that the people, Judaism was too hard, this, I find a new religion, no commandments, do what you want, freedom, do what you want, be cuckoo, ponytail, put earring here, Majanin, yeah, they put to the earring here, yeah, I saw earring here, Majnun.
Earring here, in the tongue.
Yeah, in the tongue. Anyway, Yeshu saw the people after the destruction of the second temple, Saru Majinin, they looking for something, scared. He said, I'll give them light religion, something light, what they need. I'll do what they need. They came, he said, hello, not, Muhammad said, God spoke to him. Okay, appeared to him, spoke to him. You know, once in the radio in Israel, I heard, some Yemen guy in Rehovot said, he got up in the morning, he went to the radio, he said, guy appeared to me tonight, he told me this and this and that. They took him right away to mental hospital. There is a special department for people God speaks to him at night. Yeah, in hospital, we have. You better don't try this. Because in Adasa and many hospitals today, we have a special division for people that God speaks to them at night. So so Yeshu came and he said, hello, you know what? God appeared to, not God appeared to me, Morse, Hamor. He said, he's son of God. God had a basra, he got married, and Yeshu Majnun Fraso. I told Yeshu Yimach, listen, if you died, your God died too. Why? Why? If you died, they killed him. He said, oh, son of God, they cut him to pieces. The rabbis, you God, son God? Where's God? Anyway, Yeshu had al-Majnun, and he said he's son of God. It's so bad. It's terrible. It's mamash avodah zarah. Mamash. I said to the Christians, you should know, if Yeshu died, his God died too, his father. Why? I'll tell you why. Every creature in the world, elephant, lion, donkey, monkey, mice, cat, the son has the same character of the father. Son of elephant doesn't become a monkey. Son of monkey doesn't become a cat or dog, right? Every son, creature, child, has the same character, genin, of the father. If Yeshu was son of God and he was killed, his father was killed too. His father was bent muta, also a person he can kill him. I mean, it's all baloni shtuyot. I'll tell you a secret. Last time when I flew from Deal to New York, from New York home in El Al, was 600 people in the plane. Jumbo, 600 people. 600 people were Jews. And I was the only rabbi. And one Catholic priest came into the plane, Reverend Thompson from London, famous, cardinal, famous. And the computer in El Al, by mistake or not by mistake, I came to El Al and Kennedy Airport. What you want? Smoking, not smoking? 6B, 6J, they give me a seat. 600 people. This Catholic priest came to El Al. What, Thompson, yeah, the computer. No. Hello, next to me. I walk in, I sit on the plane, Emet, story Emet. Unbelievable. I sit, all of a sudden I saw the only guy on the plane. You can see he's a Christian. Only guy walks in slowly, everybody looks, he comes, he sits next to me. Hey G, I checked, he's right. It was right. The computer didn't do mistake, I did mistake. He was right, the Christian, the Catholic, he sat next to me. I didn't tell him welcome. He sat next to me, okay. I want to tell you, I'm sorry to tell you. I'm embarrassed to tell you. And my left hand was sitting somebody religious, traditional, Masorti, traditional. Traditional people, they crazy, they sick. Why? They do what's convenient for them, not what they have to do. And just about time, you should do what's good for you, not what's convenient for you. You look for conveniency. No, look what's good. So this Catholic priest, more or less Thompson, he comes, sat next to me. Shema Israel, I have some work to do now. We're flying, the plane starts flying. A guy, traditional, with small kippah suga, small kippah was sitting, small kippah here. Small kippah. You know why they put small kippah, some people? Small. Some of them small. Because they believe small. And some people, they don't put on their head kippah at all. Why? They don't have a head. They patur. This doctor, this Thompson, Reverend Thompson, sat next to me. I'm embarrassed to tell you. The guy, the Jewish guy, religious, traditional, sitting here, he watched the Mickey Mouse television for hours. Television. A mice, a donkey, a camel, it's so stupid. You see, it's crazy. A snake, swallow a building. What's it? It's all baloney. I can't see that. It's all garbage. You know, it's all fake. It's all fake. What's that? They pay money to make you sick. Give me the money. Anyway, Haga, the religious Jew, saw the Mickey Mouse movies the whole flight until he became Mickey Mouse himself. The priest, honestly, I'm embarrassed to say, Thompson from London, he took a book in English, he started reading. I looked. He was reading Tehillim.
No.
Honestly. To lie, it's like eating pig on Yom Kippur. Reverend Thompson was reading our Tehillim with commentary. He had Tehillim reading sincerely, put glasses reading, Shira Ma'alot in English. I couldn't restrain anymore. A guy reading Tehillim and the Jew, religious Jew, licking Mickey Mouse. Yeah, this is what you do every night. Anyway, boys, Mickey Mouse told me what you do. Anyway, this Thompson, I couldn't restrain. I told him, hello, you reading Tehillim? He said, what else? In English, what else? What else I should do? Ana Janet, khalas. I'm going to bring him to teach in yeshiva. Then I told her, he said, you are a rabbi? I said, yes. You lucky you are Jewish. It's a pity I'm not Jew. When he said that, I start thinking about what? Who knows what I was thinking about? What? Converted. If according to the Jewish law, I have to tell them, welcome, ta'al, faddal, I'll make you a Jew in a minute. I did many goyim Jews. I'll make you a Jew. But he did not tell me, make me a Jew, show me the truth. He said, you're lucky you're Jewish. It's a pity I'm not Jew. So I kept quiet. I told him. He told me, give me blessing. He said to me, give me blessing, the goy, the priest. I said, I'll give you blessing. Ask God every day, God, dear God, if I am in the wrong way, show me the right way. This is the most I can do to the goy. This goy, we flying, talking, we became friends. He said to me, Rabbi, I'll tell you the truth. I am famous Catholic priest in London. I came to the States to lecture in many churches, invited. I'll tell you the truth. Our religion, Christianity, it's not true. It's a bluff. Your religion is true. I know the truth. And Reverend Thompson told me, you want to know that I'm talking from my heart the truth? No problem. Come with me right now to London. We landed in London. Come with me to my church, a big church, a big community I have, and I'm famous in the world. Lecture, you should speak any topic you want. I don't care. I told them, Reverend Thompson, I would come, but let me finish with the Jews first. Then I start with the Christians. When am I going to put them? 700 million in my Mara. Anyway, I want to tell you, the Goyim know better than us. The Goyim, they know the truth. They know the truth. They know the truth.
Just can't admit it.
Yes, because they're embarrassed. What he's going to say, he's embarrassed. He's embarrassed. He sent me a letter to give me money. I asked few Gdolei my family, allowed to take it. They said no. Goy, because it's no good for the Jews to take money, tzedakah for Torah from Goyim. Anyway, Rabotai, Haikarim, I want to tell you, I said in the Israeli radio once, I can prove any human being, prove God's existence, we have life after life, and our Torah is true, and the only Torah is true. And there is hell, Gehinam, and there is Gan Eden. There is reward, and you have a soul. You're not your body. You have a soul. I'll bring you small proof, dear. Small proof just for test. Every topic, every question takes 20 hours. Just, I'll tell you what my feeling, what I was thinking. Small proof, there is a God. Must be a God that created the world, not the world became by accident. That's stupid to think so. Small example I bring you. I flew this week with El Al, Jumbo. I have Jumbo 747, 2 floors. 2 floors, Jannat. Every chair, they have television. Every chair. They show you, where are small player, where are you, where are you? It's unbelievable, Jannat. And 600 seats. 1, 2, 3, 8. There's 600 seats. Now, in my seat was handle of the chair and 10 buttons. 1 button, I have light. 1 button, I have air. 1 button, I have music. 1 button, I call the nurse. 1 button, I die. 1 button, I push her away. One this should be judging. So many buttons, music. There's whatever you want. Two, something unbelievable. Now, when I put the light on my chair the light is on, not in your chair. It should be judging. 600 seats like that, windows, pilot, Is she crazy? I want to ask you, what the chances in Statistica that this jet made itself by accident? Was hurricane, some wind, and plastic came and numbers came and light here, everything, the plane, if we see such jet, this jet made itself by itself, to wind, plastic here, chairs here, everything, light here, air here. How many chances we have that this jet made itself by itself?
Not.
Impossible. The scientists say impossible. Would never, impossible. I want to ask you, what's more complicated? What's more nice? The whole universe with your eyes and your wife and your flowers and the air and the sun and the moon and the stars and the food? What's more nicer? Or the jet? Certainly the whole world. So if a jet didn't make itself, the world makes, take a look at the fruits, really, take a look. It should be judgment. God couldn't make the whole earth just to eat like donkeys. He should make everything black. This black, your wife black, everything black, all black. It's good, tasty. Why has to be so nice? And with peel that shouldn't get bacteria, dirt, it should be judgment. So nice, so nice. I want to tell you, the orange, when it's not ready, it's poisoned. Which color is it? Green, like the leaves. Don't touch me. Hidden by the leaves. Don't touch me. When it's ready, gold, pure. Oh, take me, I'm ready. Eat me. Watermelon, everything so great. You know, I'll tell you a secret. When you were born, you were this size. Like a raw bread, small bread, like this size, 2 pounds, 3 pounds, like this. Now, Beli Ainara, old Melech HaBashan, like this. Tall, heavy. How you became so tall? Your head was like this. Now your head like this. I don't know how much inside, but it's big. Now I want to ask you, how you grew up like that? Can you tell me how you grew up like that? I'll tell you what the doctors say. The scientists say, the doctors say, How a baby grows, the head, the brain, the bones. When you eat food, you feed the baby. Here inside there is laboratory. I say ma'abada.
Nutrition?
Ma'abada. Laboratory. There is here. When you eat, so he takes the vitamins of the brain, the brain needs, he takes it to the brain. For the legs, for the feet, takes to the food. Imagine one mistake in this laboratory, and the vitamins of the head goes to the legs, and the vitamins for the legs go to the head. You're going to start walking on your head, thinking with your foot. Hashem, your eyes. It's unbelievable how all this can be accident. There is 60,000 miles veins in your body. 60,000 miles. Imagine, I bought a car. After 3-4 years, good car. My secretary tells me, Rabbi, sell it. Otherwise, you're going to go to garage every day. You're going to spend a lot of money. Sell it, buy a new car. 5 years, too much, hajj, enough. Buy a new car. If you would buy your wife a car, 50 years ago. Car, 50 years, not 5. Car, 50 years ago. You get divorced. Majnoon, crazy, 50 years ago, what's that? Get a wife 50 years ago too. You want a car, get a good car. Every year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, it's already old-fashioned. And every car, you buy a car, every month, every 2 months, you have oil, gasoline, water, pam. Hashem created a Cadillac, your body, your heart. Your heart, piece of meat, tuk, working. How many hours a day? 24. Tuk, like this. I got tired already. I did 5 times, I get tired. Really, pa. No gas station, no gasoline, no oil, put this, What's that? It's accident. Few stars fell down, your heart became. I want to tell you, one of the things, dear boys, when I was in your age, was hard for me to understand, to believe. I wanted to believe in something I can see, not I believe. I believe in God. I believe we have Olam Haba. I believe there is a soul, neshama. It was hard for me. I wanted to see, not just to believe. I don't believe in I believe. I want to see. Today I don't believe in God's existence. I know there is a God. I give you example what I mean. I came from Yerushalayim. If I'll tell you I believe Yerushalayim exists, is the right sentence? No. I know it exists. Chicago, I believe it exists. I was not there. You understand? Today I don't believe God exists. I know God exists. What the difference? One of the things bothers me, I could not understand, digest so easily the fact. Was hard for me to accept there is God. I talk to Him, I don't see Him, I don't hear answers sometimes, only if I know the right number. And you talk to Hashem, and there is neshama, you don't see the neshama. It was hard for me. I'll tell you, after that I start thinking, listen carefully. We'll take one guy, take one guy, take you. Now you see me with your eyes or with your neshama, your soul. What do you think?
My eyes.
Your eyes. He claims he sees me with his eyes. Now I want to ask him another question. After 120 years, the minute you're going to die, on that minute, you have nose or you don't have a nose? The minute you die, we find it, or you have it or you don't have it? You have nose. Good. When the minute you die, this second you died, halas now. You have eyes or you don't have eyes? You have eyes. If I open your eyes when you die, I do like this. You see or not?
When I die?
Yes? Slowly. When you... Slowly, wait a minute. Again, follow me. When you die, you have nose? You have. The minute. Not after 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, become pita falafel. I don't know what. But before, right away when you die, you have nose? You have. I touch it, I can touch it. They wash him. He has. You have eyes when you die or you don't have eyes? You have eyes. If I open your eyes when you die, I do like this. You see me or not?
No.
You see your wife? You don't see. You don't see. You just told me you see with your eyes. When you die, you have eyes. Why don't you see me? Because you have no neshama. You saw me with your neshama, not with your eyes. The neshama sees, not your eyes. Now, if the neshama sees, not your eyes, I have a question to ask you. A blind person, blind, has eyes. Eyes he doesn't have. Neshama he has. If we see with the neshama, why blind person doesn't see? Right? Good question. He had it. I'm telling you answer. Now, I take binoculars, how you say? Mishkefet. Mishkefet, binoculars. I go to Empire State Building, hello, to the top, to the roof. I take the good one. I see Philadelphia. Oh, you see that? Oh, I see Philadelphia. Without it, I don't see nothing. I see Philadelphia. Now I want to tell you, without it I don't see. Who sees, my eyes or the binoculars sees? No, Majnun. My eyes see. If my eyes sees, if my eyes sees, why my eyes doesn't see without the binoculars? The answer is my eyes see through the binoculars. Your neshama sees through the binoculars, through your eyes. Your neshama sees. Now, the neshama, one of the things was hard for me. I don't see the neshama. Okay, I want me to believe, hard, but okay, I don't see it. I'll prove to you easily. We have in the world many powers, strong powers, exist in the world. We don't see them. I give you an example. Now, hello, I take this. Follow me. This, I leave it, fall to the floor. Why does it fall to the ceiling? Why? Huh? Gravity? Did you see it? No. It exists? Yes. Some powers exist even though you don't see it. Simple. There's gravity. I don't see the gravity. Exists. Another thing I want to tell you. You take transistor. You know what a transistor? Small radio, Panasonic, sound design, doesn't make difference. You take a radio, transistor, with short waves. I open it without wire, nothing. I hear Japan. I hear Japan. How I hear? From here to Japan, 24 hours to flight. I hear on the spot. He's talking. I don't know Japanese. Help me. How I hear? I hear Japan. How? So the scientists say there are short waves. Short waves? They say choo. Did you ever see them?
No.
If you see them, need the ecologist. You don't see them. Exist? Certainly. We hear the voices. Many powers in the world exist, even though you don't see them. Let's say some husband loves his wife. Could happen sometimes. He's dying for her, she's dying, he's dying, you need only Hevra Kadisha. Anyway, let's say they love each other. Now, he draws up heart with arrow, with these, the flower, Jan. When he dies, all the scientists open his brain. They're going to see the arrows, the hearts, the flowers, or the love. Nothing. Dirt. He swear, I really loved her. Many powers, many things. I'll give you another example. You see this wire? On this wire, I take the plastic. The wire, if I tell now somebody, primitive guy from the street, I say, watch this wire. Why don't put your hand, you're going to get burnt. Because many powers, voices, pictures move here. I said, what? You crazy? Pictures here? Oh. You see something? No. Moves? Yes. Power, electricity, this, that, voices, television, pictures. You don't see. You see the wire look 10 hours. You don't see nothing. You don't see nothing. Maybe after 10 hours you see something that you seek. But many powers pass here, the same thing. Many things exist in the world even though you don't see them. The same thing with the neshama. You can feel it even though you feel the radio, you feel the noise, you feel the gravity. I feel it, I don't see it. Same thing with Hashem. You feel him even though you don't see him. Another thing I want to tell you. Why God gave us the commandments? Why we need commandments? One commandment enough. 2, 10. Why so many commandments? Why, if a person, God said clearly, if you are not going to fulfill my commandments, I'm going to kill you. I'm going to destroy you. You're going to have miserable life. Terrible AIDS, batir, divorces, jahannam, drugs. You're going to be miserable. If you don't follow my mitzvot, you're going to suffer. Many people suffer. Many people suffer. Why? Why? I'll tell you. What car in America the best car? What car? The best? Mercedes? No, I think Rolls-Royce. No?
No, Bentley.
Bentley, okay. Let's say I bought a car, the best car in the world, $100,000. A car. I bought a good car. They gave me, when I bought a car, when I bought my car, they gave me, the company, they gave me a book, instruction, how to use it. Instruction. How many air to put, which kind of oil, which kind of this, which kind of gasoline, which kind of water, where to do, where to this. If somebody is smarter than they said, I don't need instruction. I know how to drive, I know. He's going to put in the place for the oil, he's going to put water. The place for the water, he's going to put halal Israel, kasher milk. He's going to be burned with the car. He said, which stupid car? It's not stupid, it's a good car. You stupid. I bought wash machine to my wife from Germany, good wash machine. I saw there in the brochure, I said, we have guarantee on the machine, in one condition, wash machine. We have guarantee 5 years in one condition. What condition? If you follow the instruction. If you don't follow the instruction, there is no guarantee. Make sense?
Yes.
God gave the Jewish nation instruction. He said there is guarantee you're going to be happy with your wife, your children, no Arabs, no bombs, no goyim, no intermarriage, everything will be okay. No Holocaust, no destructions, no sick. Guarantee God gave us in one condition. Follow the instruction. We have million Jews in America with cancer. We have 50% from the non-religious Jews in America got divorced. 50%. Why? They don't follow the instruction. Every house you go, there are troubles. We don't follow the instruction. Why we need the Torah? The Torah is the instruction. Only God, I give you an example. Every company, a good company, good, even bad company, Arabs, they made some instrument. I bought for my wife pressure cooker, I say, sirlachatz. Pressure cooker from Italy, La Gosina, and to cook potatoes. When I opened the pot, I saw inside brochure, small brochure, how to use it, instruction. For potatoes, you need instruction. So to cook yourself, to cook your wife, you need instruction to do something in life. All the scientists say, what's the nicest instrument creature God created in the world? Human being. It's unbelievable. We don't appreciate what a man is. What is the instruction? That's the 5 books. That's the instruction we don't keep so much. I want to tell you, in your age, one of the things bothered me most, I got sick 2 weeks when I heard it. You know what? Can you tell me what bothered me in your age? 2 weeks I got sick when I heard it the first time. Who can tell me what bothered me 2 weeks? Here in America, this thing didn't bother you.
Someone doesn't know the 5 books.
No. Where were God at the Holocaust? This bothered me. When Jews got burned, they cut them like fish, pieces. Where were God at the Holocaust? When I was in the last year of the high school, we studied the Holocaust, the Second World War. Part of it was the Holocaust. When I saw the pictures, I got sick for 2 weeks. I stopped learning in the high school. I said to my teacher, I said, I don't want to learn it. If this could happen, khalas, kharbat ad-dunya. I don't want anything to know. I got sick. I'm very thinking guy, pensive, full of thoughts. I wanted to know where were God at the Holocaust. I went in your age to the biggest Jewish philosopher, the biggest in the world. I don't know if you know Philosophia, Martin Buber, Franz Rosenzweig, many big professors. I'm sure you heard about Professor Einstein from the atom bomb. His friend, very close friend, the same class in Germany, in Berlin, was Hugo Bergman from Germany. He wrote many books. He was 50 years the head of the Jewish philosophy department in the Hebrew University. He was known in the whole world. He was living not far from me. And in your age, I was thinking, where were God in the Holocaust? Where were God? I asked many questions. I went to his home. Once I heard him speaking, I went to his house. He was 80 years old, I was 18. I said, Professor Bergman, yes, where were God in the Holocaust? When I was talking to him, it's an unbelievable story. A mosquito, you know as a mosquito? A small teeny mosquito passed between us. Bzzz. The professor told me, hello, you see this mosquito, this fly? I said, yes. He wants to understand what we are talking about. Can he? I said, no, why not? He doesn't know Hebrew, he talk English. I said, because the distance between us and the mosquito is so great. How a mosquito cannot understand us, right? The distance is so big, so great. He cannot understand mosquito. He said to me, the distance between you and God, million times more. If mosquito cannot understand you, how you can understand the power made you? I give you example. If I make this pen, I make pens. Hello, I make this pen. The pen understand me? If can I understand God, I would be God myself. This he said. I said, I don't understand this. I understand. He said, no, I just want to make the question less sharp. You are as mosquito, you nothing. How can you understand God? I said, I'm not mosquito. I told Professor Hugo Bergman, I am not a mosquito, but still he said, you are not God. But then he told me, Professor Hugo Bergman told me. I was amazed. I wrote everything he told me. He said, you believe in the Torah, the 5 books? I said in the radio, I can prove any human being the 5 books is true. You believe in the Torah? I said, sure. He took Humash Vayikra. He started reading. God says clearly, my dear children, if you are going to follow my Torah, my commandments, you're going to be good, peace, happy, good life, Gan Eden in this world and that world too. And God continues and says, Professor Bergman told me, if you are not going to fulfill my commandments, if you are not, I'm going to make your life miserable. You're going to die, eat your children, hunger, terrible things, everything bad. I'm going to do all my effort, God says, to destroy you. Holocaust, terrible things. Everything happened at the Holocaust, God wrote in the Torah, this is going to happen to you. Professor Bergman told me, we don't take seriously what God wrote in the Torah. The problem is he took seriously what he wrote. What he wrote, he took it seriously. And this is what happened. He was at the Holocaust. It's not the Germans did the Holocaust. It's God. You have to understand. And then God says in the Torah, only on this condition, I made contract with you, I took you as a Jewish nation. Dear boys, before I start, I want to ask you, don't be embarrassed. I ask any question. If you stop asking, you stop existing. If you have any question, please ask in any topic you want. Be'ezrat Hashem, ask any question you have, ask. If not, I'll ask. But maybe you have question bothering you. You have any question?
Maybe later.
Maybe later. Okay. I'll wait for you for a few minutes. He has a question, Hada.
What about the Chachamim?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good question. One of the questions that I asked Professor Bergman was, what would the Hachamim that passed away? I want to tell you, you know what Hacham means also? Smart. Hacham means smart also. Only God knows who's Hacham, who's not. We have a wrong way of looking at things. Listen carefully what I say. We think somebody wears a black hat, black suit, black beard, long hair, he's Hacham. He's Tzaddik. But God doesn't go like that. This doesn't make you a holy person. This doesn't make you a perfect person. Beard doesn't make you holy and close to God. That's why we have in Israel, I don't know in America if you have it, we have in America, in Israel, sheep, a goat, how you say, has תיש, יש לו זקן, איך אומרים תיש? Goat. Has a beard. Animal has a beard, nice one. Goat. So the taish, the goat has a beard, doesn't make him tzaddik or hakam. I mean to tell you, only God knows who's tzaddik, who is not. In the Torah there are many things, not only tefillin, Shabbat, Nida. I told somebody religious, I told a guy religious, I told him, you a Nazi. So what? I said the Nazis made 6 million Jews suffer. You making one person suffer, your wife. That means, first of all, only Hashem knows who's religious, who's not. First of all, you should know. Only Hashem, nobody. The Rambam says nobody knows, only God. Secondly, I want to tell you, there is pasuk in the Torah. כי תצא אש ומחלה קוצים. תצא אש ומצאה קוצים. קוצים is the רשעים, the wicked people. קוצים, thorns. Thorns. ונאכל גדיש או קמה. Then when the fire burns, not only the thorns, everything. He said when there is gzera in heaven, God created the world that way, kills also tzaddikim, kills also the whole city. The gzera not on one person, on the whole community. Now, there is a Gemara, hello, listen. There is Gemara Masechet Shabbat. I'll show you Gemara Masechet Shabbat. Bring me Gemara Shabbat from there. Gemara Shabbat is, see, it's the third one here. Third one, Shabbat. There is Gemara in Shabbat, page 55 in the middle, Daf Nun Hey. The Gemara in Shabbat, you hear the Hachamim asking your question. When God destroyed the second temple, who was slaughtered first, killed first? The rabbis, the holy rabbis. So the Gemara is saying here, when God decided to destroy the Yerushalayim, and thousands of 10,000 of 100,000 rabbis got killed, yeshiva boys. So God told the bad angel, Habbalah, bad angel that killed them, he said, listen, he told Malach Gabriel, go, there are Jews, they kept mitzvot like you think, and Jews did not keep the mitzvot. Put sign of blood on the Jews, the Reshaim, the wicked, they did not keep the mitzvot. The Malach Habalash, the angel, Malach HaMavet, killed them. And put a sign of Dio, a sign, different sign, blue, that the tzaddikim, the angel of death, should not touch them. I want to tell you the problem is in heaven there is angel called Justic angel, Midat Adin, Justic, Emet. Over there no connections, Emet. That's David HaMelech said, I'm scared from the truth of God. The angel of Justic came to God. He said, dear God, you Emet, your name is truth. You're truthful, Emet. Why are you killing the Reshaim, the wicked people, and you're saving the Tzaddikim? Hashem said, these wicked people, they go to movies. And these holy people, they go to college, they study Torah, they pray. I'm saving them. So the angel of death, the Midat Adin, Justic angel said to Hashem, you say these righteous people, tzaddikim, holy people, this Reshaim, why the tzaddikim did not guide the Reshaim? Why they did not rebuke them, show them the right way? Why? God said, I know the tzaddikim, if they would do it, they would not listen. The angel said, Midat Adin, you know they would not listen. But the Hachamim knew they're not going to listen? No. God said, you're right. And the angel of death killed the rabbis first. Why they did not go and rebuke the Reshaim? Why they didn't get them close? Because I want to tell you example how the Hachamim explain the situation of the Jewish nation. That's why you have to make your friends religious. It's not enough you. I give you example. You were ever in a boat? I was in a boat. I came to New York 30 years ago, the first time by boat, zip line, a month, 4 weeks took me. 4 weeks in boat, 4 weeks. On a boat, let's say I bought a room in the boat, ticket, I had the room. Number 2, it's my room. Now if somebody takes his room, he paid for it. He takes a room, he takes, I would say, Magdeya, this, he makes a hole. Driller, he takes a driller, he makes a hole in his room, not in your room. He paid for his room. What you do, crazy? It's my room. Hello, my property, my room. I bought it. Crazy, when we drown, we all drown together. What's your property? Right? That's the Jewish nation. Jewish nation, we all one. I'm one body. That's why I came now. That's why you have to beg your friends. There are 3 commandments you must keep strongly if you want to be happy, not to get divorced 5 times. If you don't want your children to marry goyim, if you don't want to suffer from cancer, there are 3 things you must keep strongly. Shabbat, you must keep it strongly. A person drives Shabbat, hello, is not Jew almost. Why? The Shulchan Aruch, yes, Shulchan Aruch here. Shulchan Aruch say, if somebody drives Shabbat, you're not allowed to give him Aliyah Torah, to go to the Torah on Shabbat. There are 7 ones, he's not allowed to. It doesn't count. You cannot count him 10 for Minyan, for Kaddish, like a goy. If somebody drives Shabbat, he touches a bottle of wine, become taref like a goy. You have to put it in the garbage. See what Halal Shabbat is. I want to tell you, what worse, to kill a Jew or to drive Shabbat? What's worse, you think? No. To drive Shabbat is worse. I am rabbi. I'll prove to you. Hello? Who knows we have 10 commandments? You know we have 10 commandments? 10 commandments. What the 6th commandment? 6th one. What the 6th one? Don't kill. Don't kill. What the 4th one? 4th, not 6th. Don't drive Shabbat. By God, there is no difference, honey. A Nazi slaughter a Jew or drive Shabbat. The same 10 commandments. Don't fool yourself. Haram. Shabbat you must keep if you're a Jew. Slowly, one by one. One by one. He is the first in line. Okay, ask. Yeah, what you asking?
But isn't there 3 mitzvot that a person cannot do if he has a gun to his head, he has to die for them, and one of them is to kill somebody? And a person can be halal Shabbat, but he can't kill somebody else.
No, I'll explain to you. There are 3 mitzvot. If a person, you have to be killed and not to do it. 3 averot. But Shabbat is different kind of mitzvah because arayot, you're doing harm to somebody else. Retzach, who said your blood better than his blood? The Gemara say, who said your blood better? You saving your blood on his blood. Why? Avodah Zarah, there's no God, there's nothing. But Shabbat is one of the mitzvot it's no rather yom. Shabbat is, the Shulchan Aruch says, Yesod HaEmunah. Shabbat, it's you know why Shabbat is so important? Why Shabbat so important? Than all the mitzvot. You don't pray, you don't bless, but Shabbat, why Shabbat so important? I'll explain to you. What Shabbat is? How the Torah called Shabbat? Ot, no rest, don't rest, eat. Why Shabbat? Ot, מה זה ot? Sign. Like ot is sign. Shabbat ki oti beni ubenechem is a sign. Which kind of sign? I'll tell you. Once I used to go to a store to get a check from somebody. A store, big store, and a big check. I used to come to take a check. One year I came, I see the store closed. I came Monday, not Labor Day, work day. I came, I see closed. Next day closed. Maybe they in vacation. Maybe they in strike. Maybe he went far seas, overseas. Maybe this, maybe that. Maybe. I tried every year. One day I came, I saw they took the sign of the store out. Then I said he's bankrupt. Then I said don't have to come again, he's bankrupt. If they took the sign, then no vacation, no break, no strike. If this is a sign, if they took the sign, it's a sign, it's bankruptcy. Same thing, a guy doesn't make to go to shul, doesn't pray, doesn't do this, doesn't do that. Maybe he's weak, maybe he's sick, maybe he's overseas, overmind, who knows. But if he breaks Shabbat, he took the sign out of the building, then he's bankrupt, he's dead. Anyway, Shulchan Aruch says, Shabbat is the most important thing a Jew has to do. And Shabbat is not to rest, it's wrong, not to rest. Shabbat is not hotel. You can move this table million times from here to the other room, work, sweat, all Shabbat. You're not Halal Shabbat. And put the light on, you Halal Shabbat. You're not allowed to create on Shabbat, to create something new. Creation, something, litzor. You write 2 letters, Halal Shabbat, Hayam Mita. Anyway, you had question?
You mentioned before, somebody who's Mehal Shabbat, no Aliyah, no this, no that.
From the 7 aliyot, you don't give him. Give him extra, don't insult him. You know, Nusaf, you give after Shishi, give him aliyah, you don't have to count to tell him. You have to do it in a gentle way. He should not understand that he doesn't count. Maybe one day we'll account him. Gama Ole. Rabbi Ovadia Yosef, in the book you have here, hello, you see? He says there is no heter to give the Halal Shabbat Aliyah Torah from the 7 people. There is no heter to count him for minyan. There is no heter, he cannot count him. If he touches bottle wine, you have to put it in the bathroom like a goy. There's no argument on that. Shulchan Aruch. We cannot cut the Torah the way we want. We cannot cut the Torah according to our convenience. We have to take the Torah. God gave us the Torah. You take it or not. You cannot marry a wife, tell her I like your nose, your right hand, and your right this. This and this part I don't like. See psychologists before you get married. You cannot take the Torah what you like. Either you take it, either not. Yeah, what else?
Shulchan Aruch says Shabbat is the most important mitzvah.
Shulchan Aruch says,
That Shabbat is the most important.
yeah, Yesod HaEmunah. Wait, Yesod HaEmunah is the foundation of the whole Jewish belief. I'll give you an example. Your head is the most important. I'll tell you a secret. Your heart too. Your lungs too. But very important, your head. Same thing. Shabbat, not like people think. Shabbat, it's very important. Shabbat, it's very important. Don't start up with Hashem. Don't start up. Keep Shabbat. Keep few mitzvot. Everyone should get another mitzvah. Get closer. Another mitzvah. Hashem sees if you're developing. Get closer to Hashem. Mashiach is coming soon. The Gula, I know it's very close. You must I want to tell you one thing. Listen, hello, why you have to keep growing in Torah? Why? Another mitzvah. Why? When a person has a baby boy, new baby, like this, 2 pounds, what the mother does after she gives him a milk, she nurses him, give him a milk. After 2 weeks, what she does, you know? She goes to a nurse to weigh him. Weigh him. Why? If he gain weight. If he didn't gain weight, you have to change the milk. If 2 years he didn't gain weight, you have to change the mother. Something wrong with the mother. You understand? If 20 years the same weight, Shema Israel. Like this 20 years, I saw people like this 20 years old. Hello? The Gemara saying, Hashem waits you every day. Did you grow up? You start something? Every one of you, we make Misheberach. If somebody Halal Shabbat, Hashem Yishmor, I won't drive Shabbat. What's the big deal? Somebody doesn't put tefillin. If somebody doesn't put tefillin, it's criminal. It's a wicked. You know why? God gives you 24 hours a day. 24. I give you an example. If a good father gives a son $1 million gift, then he asks him $1 to go on a bus. He said, no, Abba. He's a Nazi. Right? God gives you 24 hours a day. Give him 1 minute back. Put tefillin 1 minute. Tefillin doesn't need shul, midnight. Put tefillin once a day. Shema Israel Adonai Eloheinu Echad. That's all. What's the big deal? Give him 1 minute back from the 24 hours. If not, he'll take the whole 24 hours. That's it. Tefillin 1 minute a day. But kashet tefillin, not from plastic. Put good ones. Tefillin, Shabbat. Get stronger. If you used to eat, bli ayin hara, to eat bread without birkat hamazon, is deoraita, hamur. If somebody gives me $100 check, I say thank you, try it, it works. I say thank you. Somebody gives me a candy. Hello, somebody give you a candy. Candy, something candy, small candy. He's waiting for the bus, give you candy. It's not dime. Nothing. Send. Thank you. If you're normal, thank you for a cent. He gives you life, money, house, wife, children. Say thank you. You eat. Some people cannot eat. They put a pipe, they eat like this. Some people, they make a hole here, they feed them here like this. Goes here, goes there. Yes. Hashem b'li ayin hara. You see with your eyes. Some people don't see. You eat, you sleep, you enjoy life. Say thank you. This birkat hamazon. Saying thank you, God. So nice. You know, sometimes somebody gives me a big check. I say thank you very much. You know why I say thank you very much? You should give me another check. I am afraid if I don't thank him, he won't give me again. Telling you the truth, I am not allowed to lie. Hashem gives you something. Say thank you, he should give you again. Be nice to Hashem. Hello. To the driver, you're nice. Taxi driver, you say thank you, thank you. Well, you buy something, get you change. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Forgot. He gave you cigarette. Thank you. Nothing. Cigarette. Thank you, thank you. Tell Hashem thank you before he takes your life. B'li ayin hara, you look good. Say thank you. Say thank you. This birkat hamazon. You don't have time. To eat 2 hours, you have time. 2 hours, b'li ayin hara. Birkat hamazon, 2 minutes, you don't have time. It's not being not honest. Yeah, somebody else had a question.
Go ahead.
You said before with the sign Shabbat being a sign.
What?
You said before Shabbat being a sign of Judaism.
The Torah said, not me. Ki oti beni ubenechem.
Isn't it Milah also a sign of?
You're right. There are 3 things is ot. 3. I said one of them. Shabbat, Milah, and Tefillin. On these 3 mitzvot it says ot. Oti beni ubenechem. Ot brit, ot Shabbat, Shabbat brit, and Tefillin is ot. 3 otot יש. Next. I want to ask you a question. Did you ever go to a doctor? You went? Some people tell me, I don't understand the mitzvot, I don't understand this, I don't understand it, I don't understand why this, blah, 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 blah. I want to ask you, once you went to a doctor? Yes. He gave you a pill? Yes. You took it? Yes. You know how it works? No. You trust the doctor. Why not to trust God?
I trust God. I'm just asking.
Are you trusting Him? Yeah. Baruch Hashem. Now I'll explain to you. If you trust Him, I can explain to you. I'll explain to you why Shabbat is very important. The Gemara is saying, we know this world, hello, it's not the world, the real world. It's only a way, gate. We believe in life after life. I can prove to you, if you know mathematics, a little bit mathematics, I can prove to you, this world, 70 years of life is 1 second. Who can prove to me that this world is 1 second only? Mathematics, physics. I can prove to you in a minute that this world, 70 years of life of human being is 1 second only. Prove, mathematics, bring computer, make it, you see I'm right. Simply, we believe in eternal life, eternity. When you die, you start. Now, if you share 70 years of life to eternal life, how much you get? 0. This life, comparing to the real life, is 0. You hear? Now, what the purpose of these few seconds in this world? To accomplish mitzvot. This is the only thing you take with you to Olam Haba. You don't take your car with you, your wife with you, your house with you. You take nothing, only mitzvot, only. Now, in that world, after you die, can you do mitzvot or not? You cannot. Over there, it's too late. You didn't do it here, finish. Khalas. The level you live in this world, that level you stay with forever. Now, we should remember this concept. We should know, digest this idea that you're going to die and leave this world. You're going to come to a world you cannot do anything. No more mitzvot. God once a week gave you a day, one day, all day, once in 7 days in a row, and rolling like, to remember this. Shabbat, whatever you cooked before Shabbat, you can eat. Whatever you didn't cook, you don't eat. Shabbat, you're not allowed to create a new thing. Why? Because the Gemara is saying Shabbat symbols is a sample of Gan Eden, of Olam Haba. Hazal saying, Gemara saying, Shabbat me'en Olam Haba. It's a piece, sample. You know what is a sample? Shabbat is a sample of Gan Eden. Like in Gan Eden, we cannot create, do more mitzvot. Shabbat reminds you, one day I'm going to die and not to be able to put tefillin. Now I can. I can go study, I can go pray. And that will, when you die and bury you, cover you, you cannot do mitzvot. That's why Shabbat is very important. It's a sign. To remind you the purpose of your life, of the creation of the whole world. The purpose. If you don't know the purpose, what the whole world worth. You understand? Yes.
Avodah Zarah, you prefer by God, you say, I don't believe in God at all.
No.
Not only taking away the oath, you're taking away the whole belief.
You're right. Avodah Zarah hamur, Shabbat hamur too. The Gemara saying kol kofar b'Shabbat kilu kafar kol Torah kula. Avodah Zarah hamur like Shabbat. People don't understand that Shabbat hamur like Avodah Zarah. Next.
Okay.
Eddie. Yes.
Barely. I trust in God 100%, but I have.
Hello. Hot tea. Yes. You trust God?
I trust God 100%.
You put talit katan? Hello. You put talit? Talit, eh?
I stopped in the summer.
Why?
I'll be honest.
It's hot. You're right. I agree with you. You don't put because it's hot. In hell, it's a little bit more hot. In Gehinnom, it's hotter.
What am I going to do? This is part of the question.
It's hot, and I wear a wool. Hello, wool. Pure wool.
Okay.
Because I know in Gehinnom it's more.
Okay. So this is
Don't start up with. So I tell you, I think in the Torah there is mistake in your case. Why? The Torah says va'asu la'hem tzitzit in the summer, in the winter. Right? In the winter.
You're right.
You said Kriyat Shema today?
Yes.
Yes. You said va'asu la'hem tzitzit?
Yes.
And from today, va'asu la'hem tzitzit in the winter. Or change the Torah or change your custom.
Okay.
Finish. From tonight you put every day. Next.
Okay. Now I have a question. Now this is my question. I believe in eternity.
You believe so what? In food?
In the eternity and everything that God gave us.
Baruch Hashem.
Perfect.
Baruch Hashem.
But there's a difference. I have a small problem.
Yes.
Today seems like a long time to me.
What?
Today, till it's like a long time.
What long time?
Every
Today?
day that
It's lifetime.
doesn't feel like this.
It's long time?
It seems like a long time.
It's a joke.
Okay, but
I remember 18 years ago when I came here, I remember Alex when he was a baby, now he's not. It's disappearing, it's running, we're all running to that world, we're running. Whatever you catch, you take, otherwise you miss the train forever.
okay, but while we're here, they say a lot of people tell me, we're men, we want to have a good time, things like that, right?
It's not good time, it's bad time. Next. Bring me a chair. Anyway, put talit every day. Hot. So what is hot? You don't look sick.
No, I don't look sick, but you want to live the normal life, basically.
Normal life is to live like a dog. What? I don't understand. Hello.
Yeah.
Who knows better what's good for you, God or you?
God knows 100%.
So he said put talit.
Yeah.
So he knows what's good. This is good time. You understand what I say?
I do understand.
Some people take drugs. They feel I'm the White House king, praise the Lord. They feel like in the moon, spacey. But it's not good eating their heart. Same thing. When you don't do mitzvah, you feel convenient, you feel good. I feel good time. But like taking drugs. I tell you good advice. Don't start up with God. Do what He says. You better do what He says. Listen to me.
Because he's going to win.
Is there any way to prove the idea, or maybe the elaborate on the idea that HaKadosh Baruch Hu is involved in all our actions, requesting so on and so forth?
If there is any proof for השגחה פרטית, you know מה זה השגחה פרטית? ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך שהכל נהיה בדברו.
There are those that that believe or think that HaKadosh Baruch Hu created the world and then let it go on as it is.
He gave up. Bankruptcy, what?
He doesn't care anymore. He doesn't care anymore. How do I address that subject?
I want to ask you, would you believe that the guy built the Empire State Building, he built it for nothing, he gave away, finished?
When you have a clock and you manufacture a clock, you build a clock, you sell the clock, the customer goes, you don't care what happens to the clock.
I tell you the truth, God never sold the world. I didn't see the contract.
That's not a proof.
You have a proof he sold it?
He created it.
Which lawyer he took? I'll prove to you he didn't leave the world. Wait a minute. First of all, you have to understand. We take it for granted, I can prove it, that the Torah is true. We have Torah, the Torah is true. God says clearly in the Torah, if you're going to fulfill my Torah, my commandments, it's a way of life, you're going to be happy. If not, I'm going to make your life miserable. That means he did not neglect the Torah. He did not neglect the world and he created, do what you want. It's not true. The whole Torah is say differently. The whole Torah, the Ukotai, Kitavot, many, you see that God did not neglect the Torah, did not leave it for you. Now, beside of that, I'll tell you now a story. Hello, now make a stop from eating. You're getting too fat. Hello. Yeah. I'll give you after that. You take with you doggy bag, something with you. Wait a minute. Make a stop a little bit because when I talk you eat, I'm jealous and I cannot eat. Wait a minute, let me finish. I want to give you one example, dear. One example to show you Hashgaha Pratit. He asked a big question. You know, Maze? Hashgaha Pratit? How you say in English Hashgaha Pratit?
On an individual level.
Yeah.
Providence.
On an individual level.
Wait, I'll give you one story from 10,000 stories I have. One story from Hashgaha Pratit. I can talk from now until Yom Kippur. I want to tell you one small story. It's a big story. It's an unbelievable story, but it's true. You believe it or not, it's true. But follow me good. I'll try to say it in a short time. It's a very long story. One Thursday night was terrible accident in Bet Shemesh. It's a near city between Jerusalem and Tel Aviv. Now they're building a religious city there. Anyway, in Bet Shemesh, two cousins, first cousins, took the car, they drove to Yerushalayim. On the way, they were hit by a truck. They both got killed. It was a funeral. The two brothers, the fathers, the two brothers, were sitting Shiva. One Baal Teshuvah, beginner, David Malka, one Baal Teshuvah became religious. He saw that the people talking, they stopped talking, terrible accident. It's a small town. He came to my office Thursday night, 8 o'clock. I was there with 5 people, me, my secretary, my driver. 5 people and his brother-in-law. He said to me, Rabbi Yagen, in Bet Shemesh just now happened terrible accident. 2 people, cousins got killed. And I told them to collect, to gather all the people in a big hall, 300, 400 people. You're going to talk to them. I said, please. The whole week I was not home. Thursday night I want to be home. Help my wife for Shabbat. This, that. Once a week I want to be home. He said, Rabbi, I said to him, take Rabbi this, chief rabbi of the city, take this rabbi. He said, Rabbi, again, you good for them. They're not religious. They don't believe. Come. My driver said, Rabbi, I'll take you. My secretary never came with me. He said, I want to come with you. I said, okay, let me go tell my wife. I'm not coming tonight home too. I went to my wife. She said to me, I said, I have to go. She said, what? You told me you're coming home now. I said, yes, but 2 people got killed, 2 boys. Go talk to them. I have to go speak there. He said, my wife told me, you know what? I'm coming too with you. My wife usually doesn't come to lecture with me. It's until 2 o'clock at night. Why she has to hear me every day? So this time, Min Hashamayim, my wife told me, last year she was by Eddie Missy's house. Anyway, he knows her well, Alex. And my wife told me, tonight I am coming, we left the kids alone at home, Thursday night, and we left to the Shemesh to the lecture. Listen, Maze Ashgaha Pratit, that God did not leave the world. I came to the hall, actually, I saw a couple hundred people, most of them non-religious, waiting. I told them I can prove to you God's existence. So one lady said, prove to me. I start to bring many proofs. When she saw I'm getting to the point, it's obligate her if it's true. She didn't let me finish. So why you wear black? Before I finished the proof, I said to her, wear red. God doesn't care what you wear. That's not the problem. Why you throw rocks, stones on our head? I said to open your head, maybe something would get in. So we start fighting with 300 non-religious people. 12 o'clock at night, I talk. I told my driver, hello, take me home, please, enough haja with these people. I went to the park, I took my car. 5 people, me, my wife, my driver, myself, 5 people staying in the car. Usually after lecture, people run after me. This guy wants blessing, this guy wants advice. This, I cannot answer in the street all night for people. I take usually my cards. I said, you want, come to my office. I have 4 numbers, come to my office, I'll talk to you. That's how people day and night coming to my office. One Iraqi from Baghdad, Jewish Iraqi from Baghdad, he lives in Ramat Gan. He was in the Shemesh, he heard my speech, he came to me to the car, to the garage, to the parking lot, he ran to me, he said, Rabbi is beginner, he start to become religious, beginner. By the way, I have his number on me. This guy ran to me with a small kip, he start becoming religious like this. Rabbi, again, wait a minute. I said, I have no time, take my card. I have his number on me. He said, no, Rabbi, I don't want your card. I want to tell you miracles happened with you and you don't know about it yet. So my wife also wanted to hear a miracle. Shh. We all 5 people, I said, okay, what are you talking about? I also wanted to hear it. He said, Rabbi again, I'm Iraqi from Baghdad. My cousin, first cousin, she still lives in Ramat Gan. I moved to Bet Shemesh. My father, her father, brothers. Her father was a big tzaddik, was Gabbai, Shamash, Bet Knesset, opening the shul, praying. And she got married to a guy not religious. She left religion. No Shabbat, no Tefillin, no Nida. She left religion. I want to tell you boys, even if the father was religious, if the son doesn't keep Shabbat, they burn the father in hell. If the wife doesn't go to mikveh, they burn the mother. Why you left such kids? Why you put them in the wrong school, the wrong road, the wrong education? Anyway, he telling us the story. Her father, may he rest in peace, passed away, died. He came to her in a dream 5 times in a row. He cried to her. He begged her in a dream. He dead. He said, Sarit, when you drive Shabbat, they burn me in hell. They kick me from Gan Eden. When you don't go to mikveh, they burn me. Keep Shabbat. Do teshuvah. Repentance. Be better. She gets up in the morning, intelligent woman. She tells her husband, I don't know what my father wants from me. He said I should be better. I don't kill, I don't rob. But in 10 Commandments, there is another few things. Not just not to kill, not to rob. I know another few things in the... Imagine somebody drives, a police officer standing in the traffic lights. There is a red light. You drive on the red light. What you doing? I don't kill, I don't rob. See psychologist. What you mean? But why you driving red light? Same thing. I don't kill, I don't rob. We have more things in the Torah. Shh, open the Torah. We have more things. This Iraqi, this lady, he tells us, her father came to her 5 times in a row every night. He was suffering in hell. He was religious. He said, Sarit, please keep Shabbat. Please keep Nida. Please. She said, I did him honor, the last honor. She put flowers on his grave, on the stone. This last kavod. Asiti lo kavod. Anyway, after 5 times he came to her, she didn't listen, ignored his dreams. He came to her the 6th time. I don't know her. She lives Ramat Gan, I live in Shalim. The 6th time her father came to her. He said, Sarit, you don't listen to me. 5 times I came to you, don't ignore me. 5 tragedies, misfortunes gonna happen to you this week. Believe me, if she would come to a rabbi that knows this thing, we would right away make pidyon, prayer, we'd save her life. She ignored these 2. He told her in a dream, the 6th time, you're gonna have 5 tragedies. She didn't listen. That day, her son, 3 years old, in the parking, got killed. The neighbor drove backwards and he killed him. Her husband came to the funeral without a finger. That week they got telephone from the bank, they lost all the money in the stocks. That week they got a fire in the house and they stole their car. Every day, bad news, terrible news. After the 5 tragedies, misfortunes that the father told her, she still didn't do teshuvah. This accident. After the 5 tragedies, her father, may he rest in peace, hello, he came to her in a dream, Beli Ain Hara. Yes.
Okay.
He showed her my face. He said, this is Rabbi Nissim Yagen from Jerusalem. Go have guidance by him. So he told us the story. I said, bring her to my office. After a while, I sit in my office. Young lady comes. She sees me. She fainted. She opened the door. She saw me and I said, what? She said, it's a pity I came too late. I know 1,000 stories like this with myself. Many stories with telephone numbers, with addresses. If God created the world and He left it, would that be Holocaust? Would that be AIDS? Would that be many things? The world does not mean anything. That means we're a donkey. We say we're a monkey or donkey. I want to tell you, God would not give us instruction, and would not tell us to put tefillin. He said you're going to die. You're going to have miserable life. And we have miserable life. We have. I want you to see all the people that 500 years ago, not 500, all the families 50 years ago did not keep Shabbat, the grandchildren lost. 90% from the children of Mahalal Shabbat in America got intermarriage. What the Nazis did not succeed to do to us, we succeeding destroying ourselves. We lose close to 1 million Jews a year through assimilation intermarriage. Close to 1 million Jews a year. We're losing them. If you cut 20, some people traditional, they do what's convenient for them. If you cut 20% from religion, your son gonna cut another 20%. 3rd generation, they all go in. You know, I spoke to somebody from the Hebrew University, professor in population, children. He said, we started from Egypt. How many Jews left Egypt?
600 people.
Don't tell me Ribo, I don't know Hebrew. Tell me in English. How much? 600,000 adults. Without the women, children, adult people from 20 to 60, 600,000. He said, in statistic, today, we're supposed to have 1,000 million Jews. Not miracles, naturally. 1,000 million Jews. Where are they? They all go in. They all go in. We don't know where they are. Once I spoke in the Israeli army. Hello? Once I spoke in the Israeli army. I told the soldiers, 1,000 soldiers in Air Force, I told them, who knows what the hardest Holocaust misfortune our Jewry had the last century? What? Everybody said, what? The Holocaust in Europe. Huh? I said I was expecting, and this was in the radio in Israel. I said, I knew you were going to answer that. I don't agree with you. Boys, today the worst Holocaust we having, misfortune, is the ignorance of the Jewish boys, the Jewish girls, the ignorance. I asked somebody, are you Jewish? He said, yes. What do you mean? I don't know. Which kind of Jew you are? Imagine you go to Melbourne Hospital. You go to the hospital, Long Branch Hospital. You see a doctor with white robe, it says his name, Dr. Khan. Are you a doctor? Yes. Do you know what doctor means? No. Would you go operation to him? Huh? Kill you. You funny also. You a Jew? Yes. What Jew means? I don't know. Which kind of Jew you are? The ignorance is terrible, I want to tell you. You know, one guy, Syrian, came to my office, him and his wife, for blessing. So I asked the guy, I said, hello, you put tefillin on? He said, yes, only on Shabbat. He was honest. I said, why Shabbat? He said, the whole week I work hard, I don't have time. Shabbat, I have time, I put it. Has it once a week, Shabbat, I put tefillin. It's a sin. It's ignorance. Once upon a time, I took the train from Tel Aviv to Haifa. I had yeshiva someplace in Pardes Chana on the way. My student Meir Miller from Far Rockaway was on the train with me in Israel. And we're a group of people, he said, Rabbi, 4 o'clock, let's make mincha on the train, on the car, on the train. On the truck, we make mincha. Some people should see mincha. Okay. One guy was sitting there in the car, I got 10 people, I prayed Hazan mincha, I'll tell you the truth, I'll never forget. I couldn't pray. Why? One guy, American guy, with a ponytail, till here, half glass like this, he looks from here, and sitting with the backpacking, you know, the Majanin, you go. Jeans, they pay money, the jeans, to make a hole here and a hole here. They pay money, $50, $90. I paid a lot of money for it. Majanin. They make money to make a hole here, Majnun. They make a hole in the jeans, they write, you know why? Because they have a hole here. Start from here, the hole. Get to the pants. Anyway, this Majnun sitting over there with the backpacking, and I told my student Meir Miller, go tell him to join us for mincha. He looks Jewish. He came to him. He said, hello, in English. Can you come pray with us mincha? He said, what? Mincha. He said, what? Hazit. He never heard it. He said, services. He said, what? Services, what mincha, what you want? So he said to my student Meir Miller, excuse me, I'm not Jewish. So I told my student, not Jewish, leave him alone. Khalisna, leave him alone. I prayed mincha. Some Jews, not religious, left the car and left to another train. This guy, hippie, that said he's not Jewish, he was sitting. I was praying Amidah. I'll tell you the truth, I didn't have kavanah, hatati, habiti, pashati. I was praying, he was sitting and looking at me. I was looking at him, at me. We look at each other, I couldn't pray. I saw something was bothering him. I said to myself, I don't believe him, he's not Jewish. I don't believe. If he's not Jewish, go to another train. I finished fast Amidah, minha, I sat next to him. I told him, excuse me, you really not Jewish? He started to cry. He said, I am Jewish. Dr. David Goldstein. I came from abroad, and they put me in kibbutz Shomer HaTzair, Mayan Tzvi. I see only chickens and cows. I didn't come for that. I came to see some religion. They put me in mountains. I really Jewish. Are you Jewish? He said, yes. What Jew means? I said, I don't know. Don't blame me. So I don't blame you. I blame your parents. But I want you to be a better father. You should learn study, and you should know what to tell your children. He started to cry. I took him with me. He said, I am a doctor. I came to study. I took him with me. Instead of the kibbutz to the yeshiva, he studied 1 year. He became very orthodox. He went back to become a doctor in the States. I want to tell you, the ignorance, that's the worst Holocaust. People don't know nothing. Once I came to a lecture, I asked the boys, the youth, you know Avraham Avinu? I said, no. They said no. In high school in Israel, they said no. Charlie Chaplin? Yes. They know Charlie Chaplin. But who is Avraham Avinu? They don't know. It's not a joke. It's terrible. Terrible what's happening. The ignorance in schools. Mafia, they don't know nothing. Boys, Hashem wants you to be leaders like me. You should be leaders. Everyone. I say maybe hundreds of thousands Jews. Every one of you should save, be strong, be a fire. Save your brothers. They lost. They lost. They don't know what Jew means. They don't know what Jew is. Without Torah, we like a zoo, animals in a zoo. It's not life. Your neshama suffering. Again, you're going to suffer. Rabotai Karim, Rosh Hashanah, Day of Judgment in 2-3 weeks. You're going to ask Hashem, give me life. Give me life. Zochrenu lechaim. Hashem, give me life. What for? To dance? To see a movie? To have a good life? No, I don't give you life. I am wrong. You're wrong. I'm not going to give you life. What for? Your father loves you. Abba, give me $1 million. Okay, what for? I want to buy drugs. Majnun Frasa, go to... Same thing with God. You say, Hashem, give me life. What for? To buy drugs. All the enjoyments, the pleasures, good life, against the Torah is drugs. Why God should give it to you? What's drugs? Fake. You die from it. You get sick from it. We better listen to Hashem. There is nobody in the world knows what's good for us. Only God that created us. If you don't want to suffer and have miserable life, everyone tonight should accept upon himself one mitzvah he doesn't do. Hot or not hot. So sit in the frigidaire. Rabotai Karim, everyone should accept one mitzvah and fulfill the mitzvah. Only like this you'll be happy all your life. And Be'ezrat Hashem, we all should be zocheh to see Mashiach Tzidkenu b'mra b'yaminu amen. If you have question, now we have a break. Please give them some watermelon. Yes. Hello, wait a minute. I'll tell you when you answer me. If you love your son, and you love him, and you love him, really love him, a good boy, would you give him something to do, to carry Cadillac with his hands?
No.
Why not?
Because you get a hernia.
Because he cannot do it. Hakam. and you a good father. Hello. The car did get hernia. He's gonna die. I want to tell you. And if hello. Now listen. And if you a good father, hello. And you're gonna give your son to carry something 4 years old. If you father give him something to carry, what that means, he can do it. God created you. Your father loves you. He would not tell you to do something you cannot do it. One thing I love in English, one statement. If there is a will, there is a way. You don't have the will, you rather live as like a cat in a garbage can. So eat the garbage.
Now I have an honest question also, Rabbi. This, in school, they never told us.
They said,
No, and I want to know.
I know they serve you some garbage. I know that.
Say it again.
They serve you some garbage sometimes.
Okay. They never, at me, they never told. And I heard from boys certain things you're allowed to do, certain things you're not allowed to do. You know, it's 10 years you're talking about, from 16 to whenever you get married. It's an average of 10 years you're talking about, that a guy has those things.
Those
cravings. And it's in America, we're not allowed to do anything at all. You know what I'm saying? As men, we're not completely allowed to do anything.
Ask God. Ask God.
I don't know. I'm
Ask God.
Like, what did I do?
No, I'm saying, where do you read? You can't read any place. What are you allowed to do? You're not allowed to do anything?
Hello. What's your name? Hello. Joey.
Don't come to the microphone.
I want to tell you one thing. The Rambam says, if you don't think about it, so you don't have this problem. Secondly, I want to tell you, if you know that you're going to have troubles, Hazonish said, if you do it before you get married, you're going to suffer after you get married. You're going to suffer. Hazonish said to us 40 years ago, you're going to suffer. Why? It's Tum'ah coming in, then the Tum'ah has to go out, and you suffer all your life. If you know, I want to ask you, hello, I want to ask you, you're a little bit smart.
Okay.
I want to ask you one small thing. If you're going to make a deal, somebody comes, you have a company, you work hard 50 years, you made $1 million, somebody comes to be partner to sell, to make a deal. And Eliyahu Navi, the prophet, going to tell you, this deal you're going to lose the money. Would you do the deal?
No.
To touch a girl, to kiss a girl, to have a girl, it's a deal, another deal. Hashem tells you you're going to lose. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Why do you make it so tempting?
Hello! You should have reward.
But we never get to see that reward
Hello.
because you made it so damn tempting that you never get to overcoming it.
You need psychologist. Wait a minute. I want smile.
They don't work, Rabbi. I've got to.
Smile. You have to understand one thing. My doctor, he checked me. I had some problem. He said, eat this, don't eat this. It's very hard. I got used to the coffee every morning. I got used to eat meat, to eat chicken. He said, don't do this, change. I said, no. You want to be alive or to die? You have to, it's question not of touching the girl or not. It's question of life. Good life, this world and that world. The Rambam, 1000 Maimoni, he says exactly what you're allowed to do, what you're not allowed to do. I can show you in the Rambam.
I don't know, I never saw it.
No, because you were looking for girls, not for Rambam.
That's not true.
So why?
Now I'm asking the question.
I want to tell you one thing.
Yeah.
Go to get Chavruta, go to classes Gemara, start learning Gemara. I want to ask you, hello, if you didn't see your father that you loved 50 years, he sent you a letter, would you read it?
Of course.
Of course, very nice. God sent you a letter, not your father. The Gemara, he sent you a letter. Please read it.
Big letter.
Big letter. Go to read it. It's interesting. I'm telling you, I read it. Hello. Start thinking. That's what was me. Believe me, I had desires more than you, but I had tremendous desire to know the truth. What's all about? I was looking for the truth. Looking. I was close to Hashem. If I'll tell you the miracles I had in my life, miracles, not private, Hashgaha Pratit, private handy eyes.
Providence.
Not these miracles I saw. You say it kedai. I want to tell you. Well, you heard about the angel.
Miracles all day, but you just don't see them.
No, I saw them. I want to tell you.
You saw them, I'm saying, name one miracle.
Put the right glasses. I want to ask. I want to explain to you.
We hear one miracle. Please give us.
Miracles, mamash miracles. Miracles, unbelievable. I want to tell you. If I'll tell you, don't touch a girl a week, you get $2 million. You won't touch a girl. If you're normal.
Okay.
1 week.
Okay.
If I'll tell you, in 5 years you don't touch a girl, Eliyahu Navi, the angel would appear to you, talk to you. I wouldn't touch. To see Eliyahu Navi, Eliyahu Navi, angel coming, talking to me, unbelievable. If I tell you, you see Hashem, you have a good life, you got a good wife, you'll be blessed forever. It just, believe me, it's all baloney. You know what I say, baloney?
Yeah.
It's all baloney. I can prove to you, hello, if you're normal. If you're not normal, it's a problem. But if you're normal, I can prove to you. The whole story about falling in love, it's a fake. It's a shaker. It's not true. Prove to you. You'll agree. Wait, love. Some couple told me I fall in love with her. I told them you fall in garbage can, not in love. I can prove to you it's all story about love is a garbage in 2 minutes. Listen good. Where they make most love in the world? In Hollywood. I just was there, Hollywood. Now one movie star, beautiful guy, he played in a movie in Hollywood. He met a beautiful girl. Oh, Miss something unbelievable, Queen Elizabeth, beauty of the queen, or the queen of the beauty. Anyway, he found a beautiful girl. He said, I fall in love with you, Shema Israel. She was so happy. He bought her diamond ring, $1 million. To show that he loves her. $1 million, one ring. He took her honeymoon a month in Honolulu. Honolulu bananas. This 1 month on Honolulu to show her that he loves her, more or less. He used to call her 5 times a day. Honey, how are you? Honey, 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 honey. Once, I'll tell you, I was by somebody's house in America, and I saw his wife telling him, honey, honey, honey. I got jealous. I said, I wish, honey, honey. I wish my wife called me honey. Honey, 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 honey. I said, so it's. I got jealous, you hear? In America. Next day I saw the same lady taking a small dog in the street. Honey, honey, honey. I was not jealous anymore. The dog honey, the husband honey, they all honey. Anyway, smile. So this movie star, it's a real story. A story that happens 5 times a day. So he fell in love with that girl, took her honeymoon, he met them. After 6 months, he played in Sweden. He saw white girl, different eyes. That's love. He stopped calling his wife. The biggest statistic, numbers, percentage of suiciding themselves is in Hollywood. They have divorce, 500% divorce. How they make 500%? There's only one. They get divorced 6 times. They make 500%. After half a year, he played in Sweden. He saw a girl, white, different color. Wow, that's a real love. He stopped calling his wife. They get divorced. They get fired. They get killed. She killed him. She kills it. He did suicide. خلاص now. This is a real love. The other wife tells him, who said that I'm the real, this is real love? He bought her 2 drinks, $2 million. He took her honeymoon to the moon. On the moon. Oh, Jen. He calls the fire every 2 minutes. Hello, honey, I'm dying without you. After 6 months, he plays in Japan. He sees Japanese, different, like this. That's a real love. They changing wife like I'm changing my sons. Stings a little bit, he change it. I want to tell you, did he cheat the first wife or the second? No. The whole story about love, it's a lie. I give you example.
Okay.
Wait a minute. I love steak and chips. You say barbecue. I love with Syrian bread, with this hook, I love it. Imagine my wife would make me, I said I love steak and chips, meat. My wife would serve me breakfast, lunch, dinner, every day, steak and chips. I said, Shema Israel, comes from here. Khalasna, give me something else. Even the nicest, the best wife in the world, you have it every day. You have to understand. It's beautiful. I told once in the army to soldiers, I told them, all the desires you're doing, I do too. And one difference. All the desires, we do the same, I said. You're going to get punished for them, I'm going to get reward for them. We do the same. So one guy said, it's not fair. I told him, I'll tell you why he's fair. We do the same desires. Hello, the Torah does not say don't live. The Torah say how to live. Cadillac instruction doesn't say don't drive the car. Drive the car the right way. You should enjoy it. I told them, imagine, Macy's store. Macy, I just today was in Macy. Macy's store, Macy. Hello. Now listen, dear. Macy's store, the owner, owner, he has 2 friends. He's a millionaire, doesn't need money. He can't count it anymore. So he told his friend, listen. He gave him his card. He said, go over there to the Macy's store, show me my card, take anything you want, free charge. I don't need money. He told both of them, he gave them the card, go to Macy's, take what you want. One guy didn't have patience. He saw Nas watch and Macy, he put it right away. The boss told him, give him piece of note. He saw apple, he took. He saw a girl, he took. The police came, there is mirror, there is television, took him. Jail. Police came, in jail. Sue him. What do you mean? I am friend with Mr. Macy's. He said, this paper shows you can take, but you don't have to pay. You go there to the cashier, they sign, they give you. But don't steal, you stole, this is called stealing. The other guy took the same thing, but what? Excuse me, how I take this apple? Make beracha. How I take this beautiful girl? Get married. Why? You stealing, I am taking. Stop being stupid. Stop stealing from Hashem's world. Hashem has a big Macy's store, the world, the universe. He created the desires not for angels. Hello, angels have desires? No. God created the desires not for angels, for us. Macy's store. The world is a beautiful Macy's store. It's his. God says, don't steal. You want a wife, get married, apple, make bracha. This, he says, how to take it. He gave us Torah instruction, Isser card, how you say, Europe card. Take it, visa, take it. What's the problem? Get married, 19 years old. What's the big deal? It's a deal, not a big deal. Get married, you want to eat, make bracha. What's the problem? Why people have to try till 30 years old, be sick, die, and then get married and get the divorce after that? Why? You, the first one, change your style, get married.
It's not easy getting married. You have to find the right girl.
It's harder. It's harder to burn the Torah. It's harder to live like animal, like a goy. It's harder. Don't start up with God. Get married, rent small apartment, get married. You believe in Hashem?
100%.
He's almighty?
Yes.
He has enough money?
He's full of money.
Baruch Hashem. Tell Hashem, Hashem, I want to keep myself. I want to watch myself. It's hard. Help me. He's going to help you. If you're going to ask him, he's going to help you. But ask him. Hello? You dialed the wrong number. You asked him and you went with girls. You dialed the wrong number. I give you the right number. So that's why he put answering machine to you.
Rabbi.
Hello, call, give your number. God told them, leave your number.
The angels have cravings for mitzvot.
What?
The angels have cravings for mitzvot. They say they have no desire, but they have desires for mitzvot, even though they can't do them.
They have no desire, any desire.
Not even for mitzvot.
They just do what Hashem tells them to do. Hashem created us. I'll give you an example. Hello, listen to me. Why we have such temptation? We have such beautiful girls temptation, like cats, like dogs in the street. A dog, I saw a doggy, a woman dog. You the same. Whoa, you are not a dog. And dear is that the garbage can?
Come on, Rabbi, when you're walking on 34th Street, I know you're like a little this way.
Walk with me. Come with me. I want to tell you, hello, what I wanted to tell you. Hello! I want to ask you something. Hello! Sma. Ice cream, milkshake with peanuts, with garbage, they do everything to get your money. They put ice cream good, something, and it's an unbelievable taste. Somebody here, a big, now not glass like this, ice cream. Wow, it's good. He heard it's good. On the morning, he got up, he took the whole ice cream, he got stomachache, and he almost died. Ice cream is good. It depends when to take it, be patient, not an empty stomach. You understand? The mother doesn't want to harm you, said when to take it. After the meal, lunchtime, wait a minute, hello. Same thing. If you take the desires not on time, when you're supposed to, cause you stomachache. This one thing you have to understand. Another thing, somebody was sick, he couldn't swallow, he had the flu here, he couldn't swallow, he has pus. The doctor gave him 8 pills a day, antibiotic, 8 pills. He took 2, he felt better. He took 2, he felt better. He took the whole bottle and he died. Majnun, take it. Hashem, he set the limit. Do this now, do this tomorrow, do this that. He did a step because he created the world and your desires and everything. He just put levels how to do things. There is a pharmacy, one read, pharmacy? Yes. Now pharmacy, beautiful, clean, all medicine, everything good. They forgot one thing to do. What? They didn't put the levels, piece of paper, what's that? What's poison? What? Label. They forgot to put the labels. Is the pharmacy worth something? No. Well, you can take the man the medicine to get pregnant, the woman to get die. You can poison instead of this. Something. The whole world, it's a big pharmacy. God put levels. This is poison. This is good. No, I feel this way good. Done. He's the pharmacy, drugstore, the guy, I call him. He's the drug guy. He put the levels. You change the levels, Allah Sadak. You die. If you don't want to die young, please listen to me. And I want to tell your father, I want to find the right girl. Hello, you find the right girl. I find the right money. You get married. Listen. Good evening. Who doesn't put food every day? Please, don't be embarrassed. I also once. Who doesn't put food every day? Lift his hand. Please, a minute a day. 1 minute a day. מיכאל בן חנה. יפה, שקיבל עליו להניח תפילין כל יום שהשם זכה אותו באישה טובה, בבית טוב, ועושר בריאות וחיים יצאו מהלמד. הוא put תפילין. You put every day?
Not every day.
You put? You eat every day?
Yeah.
What? Your Shema has to suffer?
I have to. My body dies if I don't.
Your Shema dies too. Don't try. Hello? Put tefillin every day.
Bracha also maybe.
You put every day. I give you bracha, Hashem should help you to put every day. Don't start out with Hashem, doesn't pay. You put every day. Who also didn't put every day, Shemaister? Put every day. Hello? Every day. 1 minute. Don't be fanatic. 1 minute, say Kriyat Shema. Hello? Who doesn't put every day?
I put every day for the past couple of months.
Baruch Hashem, continue.
But you want to hear a funny story? I was in Europe 2 weeks ago and
Who doesn't put tefillin every day?
I had to put my tefillin on the beach behind the kitchen. I had to put my tefillin. Everybody was coming in. The cooks were laughing at me. And they come to me and they say, "Why? What is this?" Because they never saw. And I said, "I'm saying thank you to God." And then they were like, "Oh," and then they left me alone.
Who didn't put doesn't put tefillin every day? Hello? Who doesn't put tefillin every day? Who didn't put tefillin every day? Who eats pig on Yom Kippur? I need to say who drives Shabbat. Don't drive Shabbat.